How's everyone doing? My daughter's currently at gymnastics, so I thought, why not just do a live whilst I'm going for a few bits on my laptop. If anyone joins me. Good morning, how's everyone doing? I was just saying my daughter's in gymnastics and I've got an hour and a half to kill, so I thought, why not be on live whilst I'm doing a few bits on my laptop. Just going for a few comments. So it won't be an issue. I spelled issue wrong. Post. Morning, how you doing? What you up to? That's anything interesting? I love seeing your combi at work and couldn't believe how far the ditch was. By the way, I like the shorter videos. Yeah, some people like the shorter videos, some people like the longer videos. So I got to do a bit of a mix. It's good to watch. I know I'm sure there is a manhole in the middle somewhere, but it's almost definitely buried. Just got in from walking the dog. Yeah, you can't beat a walk with a dog, can you? It's just to yourself with the dog. It's lovely. I'm on call today, but I'm currently, my daughter does gymnastics on Saturday, so I take her over and I've got an hour and a half to kill, and I don't want to sit in there with all the other mums and dads, so I thought I'd sit in the van and yeah, go through some YouTube stuff. But I brought my Kango over rather than bringing the big van. It's quite nice having my own van. I've actually brought this one, but it's quite nice actually having my own van because I was using the work van for everything. It's just too big to go places. At least as you can park it in a parking bay, get it in a car park. It's nice and easy. But I'm kind of open for a job, but at the same time I don't really want to because I went to a Halloween party last night and I didn't drink, but I'm really tired. Do you get paid for on call or only if you're called out? So I get standby fee for being on call, and then as soon as I get called out I get a minimum of 4 hours, and then whatever hours I do is at time and a half on a Saturday, so can't complain too much. I like to do a bit of a mix where can to keep everyone happy. Where is everyone this morning? I'm guessing everyone's probably busy. I've never seen a drain like that. In the US we have open round pipes that tie into other open pipes or open manholes without the cross supports and channels. This is fairly daily, was it correct in it? Fairly standard in the UK and what we typically, that's not spelled typically, good, corrected it, typically see. I just noticed 2 more people have joined. What's everyone up to with their Saturday? It's quite sunny here as well. Quite surprised. When I come home last night, it was quite cold, so I wasn't expecting to see a blue sky like that. yeah, what's everyone up to? What's everyone doing their weekend? That's actually all my comments. Thought I had more comments to go through. Responses with new replies. No, I think I've already been through those. I do know I've got an interesting email to go to. I've been putting off replying to them, to be honest with you. So I've actually been trying to speak to a couple of companies, basically about products I want. I want to do a couple more review videos. I don't know if you've seen my last review video. If you haven't, go back and watch it. I got sent a drone camera, a little drone camera, and it's a £500 camera, so I was thinking it's gonna be a bit rubbish. £500, you get what you pay for, but I was actually quite impressed with it. So it's an interesting little one to watch, to be honest. It's yeah, go have a look at it, but after this live. Oh, screen. Why does my MacBook do that? So if you scroll your finger to the top right hand corner, the screen goes blank. I've set it up to do that. When it comes back on, it comes on half brightness, and you got to put the brightness back up. I don't know why it does it. It's nice when you contact a company and they've replied back to me and they said they've had a look at my YouTube channel and I have some great content on there. That's good to hear. I like it when companies say that. What am I going to reply back to them? Thank you. I suppose I better start. Hey Gareth. Hi Gareth. I'm not very good at emails. Thank you for having a look at my I'm glad my content. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. The problem is I'm not very good at talking either. I'm not very good at spelling, so I'm forever going back over my spellings, my grammar, because half the time I'll type something and it make no sense whatsoever. Just glad I brought coffee, but it's starting to get a bit cold. I've gone with Tassimo Costa coffee in my Costa coffee cup. I doubt one of the two people are Costa, but if Costa are watching this, I wouldn't mind a sponsor. Or Tassimo. Can't beat a coffee, although I can't drink coffee late in the afternoon or I won't be able to sleep. Thank you for looking at the channel. I'm glad you like my content. Thank you for getting back in touch with me. And thank you for looking at my channel. That makes more sense. This I've not really used it too much, but it's actually getting quite good, isn't it? It's ChatGPT. It's I hear about it a lot more than I used to, so yeah, I might have to have a look at that. So I've seen bits of it, but yeah, I might have to try putting it in. Be surprised I actually do. You do work for Costa. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did do collabs with some other creators. Although I did get a free Costa the other day from YouTube. Sent me a code for one. So yeah, thank you to YouTube for that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind $1 million. That'd be quite nice. I'd probably have to get an accountant at that point though, because yeah, wouldn't know where to go if someone was paying me $1 million. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of advertising is a waste of money, to be honest with you. It's when they're paying stupid money for big names, this, to be honest, I'd rather see a smaller creator do something, and yeah, I'd be more likely to buy that product if they recommend it than a celebrity. It's when it's a celebrity, you know, they're just being paid to, yeah, say this is good. I'll say the route I'm trying to go down with is I'm trying to get some reviews. If anyone's got a product they want reviewed, then yeah, get in contact with me. But I want to do it from the point of view is it's an honest review, not that I'm being paid for that review. If that makes sense. Like, if they want to pay me for it, great. But yeah, I don't want to be paid to say it's a good product. I want it to be a good product, and yeah, if I say it's good, I mean it's good. I'm not just saying it because they've given me a product. Yeah, Coca-Cola are too big. They got too much money. Way too much money. God, this coffee's getting cold. I have to drink it a bit quicker. I thought it'd stay warmer than that in this cup, but I left the lid off. I had to wait 15 minutes whilst my daughter in the waiting room, so I left the lid off and it's gone stone cold. I don't know, it's still a bit, there's a little bit of heat in it, but just don't want to spill it on my laptop. I was hoping it'd warm up, because usually what I do, it's got a cushion in the back of the van, so I open the back doors up and the sun comes through quite nicely through there. And the back of the van's nice and empty and carpeted, so usually I stick my laptop in the floor in there, put the cushion up against the wheel arch and sit in the back of the van. It's usually quite nice. But it's a little bit colder today, so if it warms up I might go do that, but maybe not. I said last night, I was convinced the window was going to freeze. It'd gone all wet and almost frosty looking. So it wasn't really cold enough for that, but it's still pretty cold. Winter's definitely coming. Have you got any plans for the weekend? Yeah, my email. Forgot about that. What happens? Well, if I get called out, either if it's not an urgent job, then I'll just put the work off till after. Like if it's summer, this like, you know, if someone's got a block kitchen sink and it can wait, then I'll get it put off just till. So she's only in there an hour and a half, so, and I'll drop her over to her nan's, and then my wife's usually not far behind me getting back anyway, so she'll pick her up from there. Or if it's an urgent job, then yeah, my mother-in-law will come across here and she'll sit where I am and then pick her up. So yeah, we got that covered. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really do too much out of hours. Usually if I am working a weekend, it tends to be pre-planned unless it's urgent. Obviously the main thing is the hospital. That's the worst one for just calling you out at any random times. But we used to do a bit for well, the restaurant cafe place we used to do loads for. We don't do so much anymore, simply because we put our prices up, and they said to us they don't understand how we can warrant putting our prices up. So long story short, we said, well, that's our prices. If you don't want to use us, don't. But we're pretty sure you'll come back to us at some point. But they'd still use us for a bit. But yeah, they're using another contractor at the moment. But as typical restaurants, we're not stupid expensive, but we literally put our prices up about £5 an hour, and they weren't happy with that. So the thing is, you can't just do work for free, can you? Oh yeah, the hospital definitely is. I wish I was making the money from it, but yeah, it's great for content for me though. It's yeah, I'm glad we got that contract, because some of my best videos have come from that hospital. Yes, we do a couple of hospitals, but yeah, that one in particular is yeah, constant, but it's such, like, I don't think it come across, why can't I talk today? I don't think it comes across on video just how the scale of that site, it is massive. Now, we don't do the new build. We probably will do one day, but it's still under warranty. I think it's something like 30 years, or no, I think it's 25 years. Sure, it's 25 years. They got a lease on the building and the warranty of the original builders. But yeah, eventually we'll end up with that building. But at the moment, we just do the retained estate, which is all the old stuff that was there before that they've carried on using. So it's all quite old drainage systems. I'd say they're not terrible, but it's just the odd drain that gets the same issue simply because of you got patients coming in, you can't control what they're putting down those drains. Am I ever going to get this email done? I don't reckon I am. Actually, my content. Yes, this is definitely a problem that I get from time to time. We can use their word, and I quite like that phrase, time to time. Yes, it's definitely a problem I get from time to time. It would be nice to have a go-to product like yours. That's nice to have a go-to product like yours that would, that I could show what it's like to use in a real world job. Yes, it's definitely a problem that I get from time to time. It would be nice to have a go-to product like yours that would show what it's like to use, that I could show what it's like to use in the real world, and the benefits that would, and the benefits that, and the benefits that it would give to people in that situation. Yeah, it's I'm really not good at emails. Where is everyone this morning? 18 minutes and I've had about 3 people. The thing is, people tend to watch it back later, and a lot of people don't know that I'm live. That's the other thing. Is there where I can share? Oh, share. If I do that, I've just shared it on Facebook to my probably about 200 followers on Facebook. I don't do very well on Facebook. If anyone's watching this back, if you could go follow my Facebook, that'd be amazing. Or my Instagram. I've got Instagram as well, and Instagram does really badly as well. I get good views off of the reels, but on Facebook I hardly get anything at all. So if you want to go follow those 2 accounts, that'd be brilliant. I'm trying to get them to, I don't make a penny off of them, but if they help push people to my YouTube channel, because I'm mainly focused on my YouTube channel, not really anything else, but I can see the benefits of having all of them. Right, that's the last of my coffee. BRB, that's one I haven't seen for a long time. What we got? If there's could be some mutual benefit in collaboration. Yes, there could be some mutual benefit in collaboration. Right, I'll come back to that one. Let's have a look at YouTube, see what's going on. Oh, if anyone's watching this back as well, the company I work for, Aquarius Waste Management, I know people are all over the world who watch my videos, but if anyone is from the Bristol area, or like the surrounding area, and they're looking for a job as a drainage engineer, we're looking for an experienced drainage engineer to essentially do the same job as me. We've got a van there ready to go. We just need someone to drive it and go out and do the work. It's a good company to work for, pays not too bad, time and a half out of hours, time and a half on a Saturday, double time on a Sunday, and we do overtime. It's not stupid amounts of overtime like most companies, and yeah, they're a pretty good company to work for. So if anyone wants a job, obviously you've got to be a drainage engineer, but it's info@aquariuswaste.co.uk, so get in touch with us. Yeah, I think a lot of people are, but yeah, it's a hard thing to find a drainage engineer. It is really hard, but yeah, we're looking for someone. It's gone really quiet. There's not a lot of people in the car park. I'll wait another 45 minutes. There's barely a cloud in the sky. It's nice. I didn't quite catch that one. Message retracted. It wasn't quick enough. YouTube drainage expert. Yeah, I've noticed that from the comments. A lot of people are YouTube drainage experts. They always say that, don't they? There's everyone's an expert. If they're in the comments, they're an expert. 3, 4, 5. I've now got 7 members. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. In fact, I might, because I'll forget tomorrow, I'm going to put another members video up. So basically, if you're a member, you get 3 videos up front. 3 videos up front. But the problem is I got to remember to set them for doing that, and my iPad just decided to disconnect from my MacBook. Ooh. I wish you could get a MacBook with the 5G built into it, because I've got a hotspot on my iPad all the time, which is alright in theory, but it drops out all the time. And I got to stick it on the dashboard. It'd be nice just to have it built into the laptop, but there we go. Process and abandon. Video failed to upload. It's uploaded out there. Oh, I don't understand YouTube sometimes. So just in case you're wondering, oh, that's a good video. I remember that one. So my next video is I went to an air ambulance station for a Saturday call out where they had blocked toilets. I forgot all about that job, to be honest. I forgot I edited it. Yeah, I've got, I don't know if you've seen the last reel that I posted with the flood, but I've got to edit that video next, and I've got 2 hours worth of content to go for them. This, yeah, I've got to find the time to do that. 1, 2, 3, they're all scheduled as members. Oh, that's another good one. The one I'm just setting to members is a sewage cleanup in a plant room. And yeah, literally it is, we cleared a block drain, which is, you'll see that one on the 4th of November. So we went and cleared a block drain, jetted it, thought, yep, all good. And then, yeah, we then left and got called back the next day to say the plant room was flooded with sewage. Of course, we couldn't get in there the day before, and yeah, when we went back, it was everywhere. We were in there with squeegeeing it to a gully that was uphill from where the flood was. Yeah, I seen the flood on the 421. 421 flooding. Just gonna look back here. Yeah, it was a proper flood. I had one in the that's very good too. Yeah, I had one in the services on Monmouth services, and yeah, the way of getting out the car park was flooded. I had great fun watching all the trucks and cars going through. I got a video of a few. It was the last reel I posted. But 12 foot. God, I didn't realise it was that deep. I knew it was proper flooded, but God, 12 foot, that's a long way up. Yeah, that's a proper flood. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm setting that to... Right, so you got the 4th of November is live now, and then we'll change that one to the 7th of November. Then that one's then live if you're a member as well. Just like that. Come on, work. Don't drop out now. Yeah, there we go. As I've got so many videos ahead, but I want to try and get a bit more ahead, to be honest, because I am going away in the next week. So I think I'm gonna spend tonight going through them. So I may do another live tonight if I'm editing. I don't know whether I will or not, but they built a new road, and instead of building over the old, they went under, and it became a pond. Yeah, I bet that was quite a pond. The thing is, when you get called out to flood, so I got sent out to a flood in a 3,000 gallon tanker, and the people we were working for thought I was going to empty it. Now, you wouldn't believe how much water is in flood water. It's unbelievable. So I took 3,000 gallons out of the one I went to the other day, and I didn't even touch it. So I don't know how many tankers went after me, but yeah, that's a lot of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, so I'm 12 videos ahead at the moment with what I've got edited, so I need to do another video because I like to keep it around 12, 13. It's I like to be that far ahead, because then if I get a week where I do absolutely nothing, I know I've got content. Oh, actually, here's the video. This is the one I was at. So, I'll try and show you it. Although I feel like I'm missing content out of this day. It's either that or it's put... Please don't say it's put in a funny order. I hate it when it does that. Sorry, bear with me. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It's a bit dark. But this is what I went out to. No, you're not going to see a thing. Hang on. Let me move my phone to my laptop. Maybe that's the way to go. So this is what I went out to. Sneak peek of what's to come. All the lorries and cars are just driving through it. Did I catch that? I don't think I could. Where's that clip I was just on? Yeah, it was proper flooded. I was just emptying it out of the gully, and it was just absolutely flooding in. Just what? There's no way I was touching that. Yeah, 3,000 gallons and nothing. Yeah, that's going to be a fun video to edit. It's also in that one, I've got a gully that had been buried for years, and I had to wash down the parking space that it was under. What else is in this video? Oh, we got out in the six-wheeler picking up some Britain waste out of a tank. I'll be honest, that one, that's not the most interesting tank, so I'm probably going to gloss over that one a bit. But bit of tipping. Oh, an old favourite, we got the man on the gate going into the tip. That's always a favourite, that one. Everyone loves the man by the gate. It's absolutely ridiculous that they can't just have an electric gate. I just noticed the gate's barely attached to the floor. Look at it as this gate swings up. It's mad. I just can't believe they pay someone to open a gate. You think there'd be a better way of doing it. But right, that's enough of that. I'm going to look at that later. What's the time? 11:24. Right, email. I've done email, haven't I? I've been doing this email for about half an hour. Thank you for getting back in touch with me. And for having a look at my drainage channel. Did I put "and" twice? Thank you for getting back in touch with me and for looking at my drainage channel. Let's take that "and" out. I just like my content. Yes, this is definitely a problem that I get from time to time, and it'd be nice to have a go-to product like yours that I could show what it's like to use in a real world job and the benefits that it'd give to people in this situation. Yep, that's 100% true. It is amazing what businesses are paid for. And yeah, no money for necessary things. Yeah, 100%. It's the thing that amazes me is yeah, it's like with drainage, people would totally forget about drainage and waste money on loads of other stuff making it look all nice, and the drainage is out of sight, out of mind, and just gets left, and then all of a sudden someone will get a flood and they don't know what to do. You're almost better off spending a bit more money on these services, not how something looks. I've still no call outs, and it is nearly 11:30, so yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be a quiet day. I know the trucks have got a bit of work on. I did get offered a truck job this afternoon, but I know I've got a nice early 5 o'clock start on Monday morning. I'll go do some gully emptying. I might get a bit of content from that. Don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to try to. It's one I used to do it years back, and yeah, different company took on the maintenance of the place, and it's just been left, and then all of a sudden they've come back to us and said, can you go back to doing that job? So yeah, could be a nice little one to video. It's like people don't maintain their house roof, and when it goes wrong, it goes very wrong. Yeah, it does go very wrong, especially roofing, because yeah, that's one thing you want to keep waterproof, because that water is just going to come all the way down through and wreck everything. It's the same with heating though. It's people who don't get their boilers serviced and stuff like that. It's they come around to put their boilers on in the winter and they've got no heating, and all the plumbers are suddenly busy. That's mad. I've also got to do an asbestos awareness course at some point. I don't quite know when I'm going to do that. Need to try and find a bit of time to do that. I might have to do it one night next week or something, but then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, going up to London to see my dad. So, yeah, be nice to have some time off. In the meantime, the van's got to have an MOT. Benefits. Give it good to people in this situation. If so, there could be some mutual benefit in collaboration. What do you have in mind? Let's give him a link to the review that I've just done. I'll give him a little link to the review I've just done. You can see what I've done. Right, I'm going to say I am looking at getting into doing a few product reviews. I have recently done one for Sunny Pace and I enjoyed what's the worst part of your job? The worst part of my job has to be, it's almost the unpredictability of it. So you can go to work on a Monday, you can do one job and you can be home by lunchtime or sit around in a lay-by or whatever you want to do. You can go in the next day, you can have absolutely no work, you can sit around in the yard just trying to find little jobs to do or just stay at home. And then you could go in on a Wednesday and you could have 6 or 7 jobs. And you could get in at 7 o'clock in the morning and get home at like 11 o'clock at night. Because you can't predict it. So we tend to work at your on-call week, you'll get the out of hours work. So generally we finish around 5 o'clock. Obviously if you're stuck on a job, then yeah, it's a bit, you've kind of got to finish that job, but you can usually get home on time. But yeah, on your on-call week, it's just unpredictable. Like I said, we're not stupid busy, but yeah, it's just nice to know where you are sometimes, and that's the one thing you don't get as being a drainage engineer. You just don't know what's coming. The thing is, you could literally, I've had it so many times where I've driven home, I've been in the yard, said, right, I'm going to go home, there's no work on. Drive home, park the van on the drive, go in my house, have a shower, get changed, and then I get a text, sorry, there's a job in at the hospital, and then you're straight back out again. Yes. Yeah, that's got to be the worst part, I think, but it makes a difference. I quite enjoy doing it, so yeah. I like the drive in, and it's one of those jobs when you clear a blockage, you feel like you've achieved something. It's yeah, it's quite a nice moment when it clears. What is it you do? What's going on with my hair? I need to get my hair cut. I know it's not overly long, but yeah, 24/7. I say at the moment I do every other week on call, which is good for the money because this obviously I'm getting the standby fee every other week, and some of those weeks, like today, I'm getting a standby fee for today, but chances are I probably won't get called out. Data analyst, that sounds interesting. What type of data is that dealing with? Is there anything in particular, or? I've recently done Sunny Pace and enjoyed making it. I would like to do something a bit like this for you, but sales, finance and supply chains. Sounds quite interesting, actually. It's yeah. Do you genuinely work for that company then? Is that just a hell of a coincidence that the person I'm talking to is that's really weird. Do you get a discount or free coffee? Always interesting, that, the perks of the job. It's like, with doing what I do, it's, obviously the perks of my job is I get a company van. So I save an absolute fortune on driving my own van to our yard. Also, the bonus is they sold me this van at, let's be fair, quite a cheap rate. And it is, the secretary used this van to drive to and from our house since it was 2 years old. And it's like brand new. I've carpeted the back of it and stuff, but like, look at the roof. There's not a scratch on it. So yeah, that was a nice little perk of this job. That's not a bad discount, actually. So I used to work for Iceland, going back, God, when I first started working, which in fact it was the last job I had before I did this job. This is how long I've been doing this. And they used to give us 10%, or nearer Christmas they'd give us 20%. But yeah, obviously it adds up when you're buying a lot of shopping in Iceland. But at the time I didn't have a house or a family or anything. It was obviously my mum used it, but yeah, for me just to buy a drink or whatever when I'm working, it's wasn't really a great discount. But if I worked there now, it'd be a benefit, because obviously I'd get all my shopping in there, which, to be fair, I still do. I do a lot of shopping in Iceland. They weren't a bad company to work for, but yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine Coke are quite a good company to work for. I'd like to do something a bit like this for you, but the only issue I see with that is obviously not every job has a stuck cover, so would have to, for the right would showcase it. There's 6 people. Anyone else want to chat? What's everyone up to today? So I don't know how interesting it is watching me do an email. Yeah, so if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I am at my daughter's gymnastics, sat in the Kango that I've not long brought, and yeah, I'm waiting to pick her up at 12 o'clock. So I thought, why not do a live and see what everyone's up to today. I do like washing a car. It's the problem is I've just bought this van, and last week I sat here and I went around the whole van and polished and waxed it, where I was that bored. But I've barely driven it, so it is absolutely spotless. It's yeah, it's absolutely spotless. It's what was I gonna say? That's the thing with waxing it, is the rain just runs off it. But I've not driven it this week because I got the Crafter. I've been driving that for work, and this one has been round to a mechanic who lives the next road across from me, and I've had the cam belt water pump done on it and the auxiliary belt, so it's not been anywhere to get dirty. So I've literally gone over at the hose pipe, just get a bit of dust off it, and yeah, it's spotless. Longest email in the world is 5 lines long. I'm literally just typing it word at a time. And to be honest, I doubt I'll even send it till I get home. It's too early here for a Saturday morning off. Yeah, it's currently 11:37 here in the UK. And yeah, I am on call today, so technically I'm working, but I doubt anything's going to come in unless I decide to volunteer for the afternoon job, but I don't think I will. Yeah, you can measure mine in words per decade. It's I'm not very quick at typing. On a camera survey, I can fly for a camera survey and practically do it with my eyes shut, but when it comes to emails, I'm just not great at it. I wonder how many words that is. I don't want to sit here and count them. Not a lot of words, I can tell you that much. I'm looking at... I'd like to do something a bit less for you, but then you should see with this, obviously, that issue. It'd be nice to have products as any people in that situation. Of course I could. Whenever I use it. I'm here on the east coast of the US. It's -6 hours from you. So that would be early. Yeah. Yeah, so it's... The other thing is I'm not very good at maths. Yeah, that is early. What are you doing awake? Yeah, 5:40. That's what I was looking for. I was thinking 6:40 and I was trying to add up in my head. I thought that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, 5:40, that definitely makes more sense. I've probably lost more hairs than words you've written. Yeah, you probably have. I would show you what I've written, but I'm gonna leave it for now because I didn't want to show you what company it is, but it's not like a major company, but it's a put it this way, it's a product that I want. I've wanted one for ages, and let's be honest, my boss is too tight to buy me one. So yeah, it'd be nice to... It's one of those products that I think I could showcase what it is in a lot of my videos. No, I have emailed Bridget though, funnily enough. I'd quite like to get a milling machine as well. That's something else my boss is too tight to buy. Milwaukee, yeah, I've emailed them as well. I think just listed all the ones apart from Bacote that I've emailed. But I'd quite like to get a milling machine. That'd be something I'd be interested in reviewing because my boss won't buy me one. And to be honest with you, I want to show, if not to everyone else watching my videos, but to him the advantages of having one. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking of doing, is if I can get some products together that people send to me or want a review of, I can then use those products for my job. And every time I use that product, they get a nice little mention. People see what that product does in the real world, and it helps me out doing my job. If I think it's a good product, I'm going to stick it on my van. It's like the little camera I've just done for Sunny Pace. Now, my usual drain camera, I can't get around a 4-inch U-bend. Now, that camera absolutely flew around there. Could you ask your boss to hire one and show the benefits? Yeah, I could do, but he's very... So we use Spartan machines. You've probably seen the 300 machine descaling. Now, it's a very... The Americans love them, but they're old technology. It's the milling machines. You can strip cast pipe back to new, or failed liners. So yeah, it's just trying to talk him round on it. I've been trying for about a year, but yeah, he's kind of stuck in his ways with it. Thanks. Right, question is, how do I save a draft saved? And I'm going to copy and paste that because I know what'll happen, I'll lose it. So I'm going to put it into my notes on my Macbook. Right there, perfect. If I put it into my notes, I can't lose it on my emails. Then when my iPad inevitably disconnects. Then I can close that, perfect. I just realised I've been watching my own video in the background. Didn't realise I was doing that, so I got the sound off. How are we doing today? So today we have 11,156 subscribers, which is 1,120 in the last 28 days, which is quite good to see actually. It's, I need to get to 100,000 subscribers because my daughter wants me to have a play button. Although one of my friends is, well, he's a paint sprayer, and to be honest, he's very good at it. And he's just sent me a 10,000 subscriber play button, which I think I've put it into a video. But I'll probably try and do a short about it as well. I can't remember if I've done it already or not. I've done so many videos that I can't keep up with it anymore. No, I'm going to do a video on that one. I will post a short on it, I believe. Double check I haven't. Yeah, I'll do that. I've put it into a video, but yeah. I like it, but I speak Spanish and I see our videos with subtitles. If the video is translated. Yeah, if I spoke Spanish, I'd dub it into Spanish for you. Where's the M&M tin? Yeah, the M&M tin's sat on my desk. It's quite a cool little thing actually. It's so YouTube do this thing which is it's like their hi-fi program. So I log into a little website and it just comes up with a load of free stuff I can have really. It's once a month. They've been posting things on there. So last time I got a code for a Costa coffee. They're paying my YouTube Premium for 6 months, which I thought was quite nice. They gave me a code for a Google Pixel, which I'm an iPhone person, so yeah, to be honest, I gave that one to my friend, which I don't think he used either. And yeah, the M&M tin, which is... Yeah, I don't know about the M&Ms, so I don't quite get the point in the M&Ms because you're only going to eat them, but the tin... I really like that tin. It's a nice little thing. Right, I'm going to come back to that email. Actually, no, let's not put my laptop up there. Let's put my laptop in there. Put my iPad away. That can go in there as well. And that can go up there. But the other way around. Yeah, the only thing with the M&M tin is, what do you do with the M&M tin? I don't know what to use it for once the M&Ms are gone, or do I just keep it stocked up with M&Ms? There we go. yeah, what shall I put in the M&Ms in? I was thinking about just putting my pressure discs in it, but it just seems a bit of a waste. Oh, I'll put that out there. I need my phone charger now. Phone's going flat. Right, phone charger into my power bank. And then that can go into there. M&Ms don't last forever. Yeah, they last about 30 seconds. Or maybe a couple of minutes. Memory chips. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I just brought myself a new little, sorry, get my laptop case back out. So my MacBook, I'll be honest, I didn't get enough storage on it. I've just brought myself a little, yeah, I've got that. I just brought myself a new little USB-C memory stick, but it's 256 gigabyte. It's the first one of these I've had. It goes quite nicely inside my MacBook, and it's not too big. Yeah, I needed something to put my videos on, because when you're filming on a GoPro in 4K, it takes up a hell of a lot of memory. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot of memory to cope with, and I've forever run out of memory. This time it is 11 minutes to 12, not long left. She comes out about 12:15, so yeah, not too long to wait. I just remembered I got a box in the back of here that I need to put in the recycling. I can't believe there's so much. You can tell it's just the school holidays, because it's really quiet in here. Usually this car park's absolutely packed. Do you do your paperwork on a laptop? No, we're trying to go paperless, so they're setting us up a system at the moment. It's running, but it's not running 100%, where we do everything on our phones, so we're still doing physical paperwork. Now, I've got MacBooks, so obviously I do all my video editing on that MacBook. If I do a drain survey, you've got to do a drawing with it. And my office said to me one day, come back to the yard and you might as well draw up the drawing on one of our laptops. But they've got Windows laptops. I don't particularly like Windows. So I've now got a thing that if I do a drain survey, I'll then go home on the night on overtime and draw that drawing up on my own laptop, which works quite nicely for me because I can just do it in my own time and claim it as overtime. So it takes about half hour to do, so yeah, it's when you get the time and a half on it, it's 45 minutes for, to be honest, sitting in front of a laptop, which I'm probably doing anyway. Yeah, I've got an asbestos awareness course to do as well, which I'll probably do one night, but I don't quite know when I'm going to fit that in. Oh, my phone is trying to tell me to do some more exercise. Just 7 minutes of exercise. Glad it's not freezing today, but it's nicer here when it's warmer, because like I said, I just sit in the back of the van, open the two back doors up, and yeah, it's quite nice because the sun comes straight through. Gosh, really quiet. Makes a change. You just got all the parents out here hiding. Yes, I don't want to go sit. There is a little like canteen kind of waiting area, and there are a couple of tables, but it's usually absolutely packed, and you got all the mums and dads in there sitting around. So it's just nice to be out in the van on your own. Yes. I don't really know anyone in there. What's everyone doing for the rest of today? Or the rest of the weekend? Yeah, my watch does the same thing. It counts steps and stuff. The thing is, where I haven't got a remote jetter, I probably do walk a few miles if I'm going backwards and forwards to the jetter. The other thing is as well, my watch always thinks I'm washing my hands when I'm jetting. You know, when it comes up with that, Apple Watches come up with that thing where it counts down how long you've been washing your hands. Yeah, mine forever does it when I'm jetting or when I'm machining stuff. You probably hear my watch dinging in the videos, to be honest. I don't know what to do for the rest of the day. I just feel so tired that I might just go home and go to sleep. Remember to leave the translation activated, since you will surely see people from other countries and what you say is always interesting. Yeah, I try and remember to do that, but let's be honest, I'm not very good at it, and sometimes YouTube can be a bit slow at translating it, and it doesn't always get 100%, but I try to. I'm still cleaning up storm debris from 2 hurricanes in Florida. I bet that's quite a job. It's that made quite a mess over there. It's yeah, obviously we don't see none of that in the UK, but yeah, you've definitely had it hard over there. So I've seen quite a few YouTubers doing it. It's yeah, it's impressive the damage that can do. Yeah, so that's something you just don't see it in the UK. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in a minute. Don't fancy getting up. My phone battery's going down, so I put it on my power bank. It was on 30%, it's now gone down to 28. I suppose I've had the camera on. Last time I did this, I had my GoPro set up and did it off my GoPro. But I didn't know how it'd work about the Wi-Fi, so if I do a live later, which I'm not sure whether I'll do or not, but yeah, I'll do it like that. A lot of water pipes and sewer pipes break with the trees uprooting. Yeah, I never thought of that. I bet that does some damage to the drainage, because, well, I pulled down, if you go back through my YouTube shorts, you'll see that I pulled out, I think it's on my YouTube shorts. It might be on my, I've got another channel. I've got a off-topic channel. I'll be honest with you, I never use it. I've got hardly any subscribers. I'll do something with it one day, but yeah, at the moment I don't really use it. But I pulled some trees out of the bottom of my garden. I pulled them out with a work van and a digger. That was a hell of a job. So that shows you the power of what's pulling those trees down. But the root systems are massive. So yeah, if there's a drain there, it's going to rip them straight out. Yeah, never thought of that. So I remember trying to cut through the roots to take those trees out. Yeah, that was quite a job. And it took me years to get rid of the tree stumps as well. I actually got rid of them in the end by just buying a big axe and just chopping bits off them. Every night I went out there, chopped a little bit off it, and yeah, burnt them. But yeah, that was a lot of work to do that. Though my daughter's happy, she's now got some fake grass down there and a nice little climbing frame, so finally cleared the area. Thing is as well, if the water pipes break, it's amazing the damage that a burst water pipe would do. So it just washes everything away. Oh, there's actually another car coming in. Got little cobwebs in the corner, this fat. Really bugging me. In the 2 little corners. I've not caught the spider yet. It says too early in the morning, but it's nearly midday. Where's my iPad? I see you from... Yeah. My wife just texted me, do hope Jim's okay. She must be on her break. I had two 2-inch PVC mains that had to turn the water off to 350 homes to fix it. Wow. That's the thing with water. With drainage, if you've got a drain pipe broke, you can fix it live. It's a bit of a, not the nicest job in the world, but you can do it. But yeah, when it's clean water, it's impossible, isn't it? It's got to be turned off or diverted in some way, and it's one of those things you have to keep it live. Well, don't have to keep it live, but you've got to get it going somehow, haven't you? Yeah, people tend to get not very happy when they haven't got water. For obvious reasons. Got any new comments? No new comments, go to. My alarms remind me to pick my daughter up. I didn't know if I was going to stay or not, whether I was going to go off and do a bit of shopping, so I thought I'd better set an alarm. Not that I'd forget her, but... My last video had 1.9k views. I just find myself refreshing my YouTube analytics. It's quite nice to see the numbers go up. I don't know if anyone follows my Reels, but I've got a... Is it Reels? It's not Reels on YouTube, is it? Shorts. Sorry. I don't know if anyone follows my YouTube Shorts, but today I've got... Oh, Wobbly Bob. So, I've got a video coming up today, 1 o'clock. It's a YouTube short. Some people see them, some people don't. Some people like them, some people don't. I like to post them anyway, because if people are flicking through their YouTube shorts, they stumble across my channel that way. So that's why I do YouTube shorts. I barely make any money out of them, worth doing. But I've got one today, so I'm quite friendly with Fix Radio. They're a great little station. I know one of the producers pretty well, so, and they look after me, send me merchandise and stuff. But yeah, I sent them a video when I was doing the storm water clear up in services, and one of the other people that texted into the breakfast yeah, I've kind of aimed the video at him, and then he sent me back a reply, but it made me laugh. He then posted it on his Instagram, so I'm now going to share it to YouTube. So yeah, that's 1 o'clock today. Yesterday I found a lot of sand in a few sewer manholes. Now I'm walking around looking for the sinkhole. Yeah, there's bound to be a sinkhole there somewhere. Yeah, if the sand's getting in there, that's not good. Get working, drains aren't clearing themselves. I'd get working if they give me some block drains. If anyone wants to ring up for block drain, if you've got a block drain that's near Bristol, feel free to get in contact with me and I'll come and do it. Be nice to have a bit of overtime, but yeah. Ideally after 2:30 when my wife gets home from work. I can have a bit of dinner then as well and not have to drop my daughter to her nan's. I'll just gain a subscriber. If that's one of you, thank you. Oh, I've got a chip in the top of my screen. The amount of times I've changed the screen protector, I don't use this iPad often. Don't know if... Where is it? Just up in that corner, I've got a chip in it. I'm forever changing it and I hardly use it. Come and jump on a few in Scotland. Get a 6-wheeler and help me over pump. Oh, I'd love to do a trip out to Scotland. That'd make a great video. But, Yeah, I don't think we could, well, we probably would cover that far, but travel costs, it definitely costs you. A sinkhole in the US. Yeah, the problem with that is I'm not keen on flying. But I'd be interested to see the US actually. It's obviously I've seen videos on YouTube and TikTok and all that, and your drainage is very different over there. So yeah, I'd be quite interested in seeing that actually. Yeah. Yep, if we did sinkholes, we would just tarmac over it. Especially if the councils are involved. Yeah, got a pothole on the road, yeah, we'll just stick a bit of rake and roll in it, and yeah, we'll come back and fix it again in 6 months' time. Yeah, I've done a sinkhole actually in a it was in a school, and someone had repaired a drain. Clearly they hadn't whacked it down properly, and it all sunk. So that was a nice little job. Cut the tarmac out, fill the hole, whack it all down, and re-tarmac. Well, I didn't do the re-tarmacking bit, but in fact no, I think it was in concrete. I think we concreted it. Yeah, it must have been in concrete because I filled it. The weird thing I find about you guys is your toilets. They're all different. Yeah, they are all different. It's such a mix. Yeah, it's yeah, it's weird how different companies. It's weird how different countries have completely different toilets. But yeah, ours are very different to other countries. I know the one you're on about. Got a call out back to it. Yep, that's always the way. Always get a call out back to it if the UK are going to fill it. Like I said, especially if it's the council. Obviously, some councils are different than others. Some are a little bit better, but to be honest, where I live, they're not too bad. But yeah, council for Bristol are a bit, yeah, there's a lot of potholes. A lot of potholes everywhere. I've got a manhole coming up, and I think it's a council office. So I don't why they're getting me to do it, I don't know. But they got a manhole that's shifted in a flower bed somewhere, and they reckon the rats are getting out of it. Got a job soon. Rather than send an Arctic, they're sending me in a 2K tanker to remove 64,000 gallons. Yep, that sounds about right. That's going to be a few loads. Yep, Arctic could definitely be better for that, and even then, that's a few loads. I prefer a bigger truck. Get more work done, and yeah. Problem is though, can you get an Arctic into that job? I've never seen a toilet drain go out the back of it in the US. Yes, it's very rare in the UK to have one that goes out the bottom straight under the toilet. You may have a 90 pan connector on the back, but yeah, you don't often see the toilet going straight down, which in the US, yeah, you see a lot of that. They think it's cheaper, but they'll be paying more in days on site with a 2K tank. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's all these companies think they're saving money by going for the cheaper option and not realizing it's going to take longer and more work to do it and more travel, and that's mad. It's I've done ones where I've gone to site, I've recommended a combi to go to site, jet the drains out and suck it out. And they've rang up our office, said, no, we don't want the combi, we just want the jetting units to do the jetting. So I've then said to my office, it needs the combi. They've gone back, said it needs the combi. That customer's then come back to us, said, no, we want a jetting van, we didn't want to pay for a jetting van. So I've gone there, spent the full day there, jetting forwards and backwards, bucketing out stone, doing loads of work, jetting it. Where in reality with the combi, we could have had it done in an hour. I could spend a day on these massive pipes, and at the end of the day, they still end up needing the combi to do the job. But they knew best. So down there, short. No, definitely not short of money. Offered to take payment on site. Using that alarm clock. Yeah, Bentley aren't going to be short of money. I'd imagine that's the kind of place that if you recommend something, they'll still question the price. 8 minutes past. I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to go in about 12 minutes past, if not I end up stood by a door. Have you done a video about emptying a vac truck when you're finished? Yeah, I've got one coming up actually. The one I got at Edit, I go and tip the lorry. The thing is, we connect it to a pipe at the tip and just blow the load off of it. And I think, technically speaking, I don't think you're really meant to video in the tip. Obviously, I've kind of have and just chucked it in. No one said nothing to me about it, but I don't want to make it too obvious I'm videoing it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think I've got a bit where I drive into the tip and tip the lorry, but there's not a lot to see. You literally connect the pipe up, stick the truck on blow, it starts coming off, you switch the pump off and just let it gravity off the truck. It's not really too much to see. I've got one of our super recyclers showing. That's quite cool. I'd like a truck that could do that. I'd like to, in fact, I'd like to see that work, because I bet that's quite good. Having a movable baffle. Let's say the way we get our trucks cleaned out is obviously we tip them. Obviously the solids build up on the trucks. Now we take them to a chemical waste recycling place, and they've got a big water cannon, and they spray that in the back, and all the solids come out into a pit. Years ago, you used to take it down to a tip, and there'd be a load of Romanian or Polish people, and they'd jump in the back of the truck with shovels and clean it out. But yeah, I don't think you're meant to do it that way anymore. I don't use it often, mainly on the old well tankers. As you said, connect and blow. Yeah, you can't beat a well tanker. But yeah, obviously gully sucker's the worst one for us for building up solids, because obviously they're sucking up solids all day. But yeah. Right, I better go in and pick my daughter up anyway, but thanks for keeping me company. Yeah, thank you. But I may do one later, depending what I end up doing. Might do one when I'm editing tonight, but I don't know what time that'll be or anything, so keep an eye out. But yeah, I'm going to try and do some more of these, so yeah. Catch you soon, no doubt. Have a good one. Yep, will do. And yeah, everyone have a good weekend. Thank you.